All right, bro. So this is what we doing now?
Hell yeah, man. Like, it's something we talked about for a long time
True,
coming.
true. We really did.
I mean, music's still in the picture for sure, bro. But, like, one thing I thought about is, like, you can't rap forever, bro. Like, niggas be trying to rap till, like, they're 35, 40 and shit. Like, I mean, there's definitely some dope artists that are still around and stuff. But, like, bro, you don't rap above fucking 35 or 40, like, you know.
I mean, it's just really hard to stay relevant when you're 45, 50 rapping in 2020 when the generations just
You
swap
hear me?
on and off and stuff like
You
that.
hear me, bro?
You know?
That's,
The only person I really know that's still doing it is E40.
you feel me? And that's hard, bro. Like, you gotta think about how hard that is, like,
Yeah.
to constantly change with each generation and constantly like redefine yourself and stay ahead of the curve and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I don't see myself doing that. You feel me? Like, rap's cool and all, and like that shit's great, and like it's a perfect way to tell a story. But I feel like I'm more of like a just like a content creator. You feel me?
Absolutely.
If it's not rap, it's like some sort of content. Like, I just want to put out information. You feel me?
Absolutely. I feel the same way, man. My rap career ended, it was about 4 months.
Yeah.
It was about 4 months, you know what I mean? I tried. It just wasn't for me. I was got bored for a while, so I started rapping.
I heard the tape going crazy on the cloud, man.
Yeah, of course. Whatever I do, I got to do my best. So I
Yes,
had
sir.
to do that. But the performing and all stage, nah, that's not me, man. I'd rather be right here, do what I do.
Hell yeah, man. So, speaking of like recent shit, you know, how you feel about this whole like Lil Nas X coming out thing and just what he's done to like the whole music world right now? Just him just stunning the whole industry basically.
Well, Lil Nas definitely did. It was kind of like a culture shock to a lot of us. You
Hell
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Hell yeah.
Country and hip hop put together, that's pretty different to me, man. I think so. I think
First in a long time, you feel me? That's
Yeah.
first in like our generation or like our lifetime, because we never really seen like a young hip hop artist like fusion with a country artist and make such a big wave like that. You feel me? Like,
absolutely.
and like, go ahead.
It's just really different that you know, bringing country, the genre of country to the genre of hip hop, bringing it together from it's really opposite. Honestly,
yeah.
it's really opposite. The people that fuck with country
Right,
music
right.
do not fuck with hip
But
hop.
you know what's crazy, bro?
What's up?
Them festivals, them country thunder festivals,
yeah.
look stupid lit,
Live.
bro. It
Never
be
been. Never.
bro.
Check it out. I've
Man.
been to a couple things before. I try to expand out and try different stuff like that. I've been to a couple raves. Nah.
Hey, remember we went to that rave, bro? Yo, we
Do
gotta
I?
tell you guys about the
Do
first
I?
time two black dudes went to a rave. What wasn't it a big ass rave? What was the name of that rave? It was like it was like an annual.
damn.
It's like once in a year, like comes in.
It was called it was at Rawhide. It was
It was before Decadence.
it wasn't Crush.
It wasn't Crush. No.
What's the other one, man? Damn it.
Damn.
It was on like Halloween or something like
Fuck.
that.
It was wild. Like, I
And-
ain't gonna lie. I took Molly. I'm not telling anybody
Molly.
to do it. I'm not look, we're not pushing a positive stigma on drugs or anything like
Absolutely
that. You feel
not.
me?
Never. No.
We
no,
obviously
no.
know, like, do whatever you do responsibly. We're not here to tell people what to do and shit.
Right.
But like, you know, when in Rome, like, they was just telling us, like, take this shit and like,
It was there.
and
You
like
know what I mean?
the thing about us is like we like to experience and shit. Like, right, we're not like your typical, you know, like quintessential niggas. You know, like we want to go on
Yeah, we're not.
adventures. Like
No,
we
we're
go,
not.
we go to like Sedona. We go to like
Grand
tubing,
Canyon.
Grand Canyon. Like,
I like to golf.
hiking.
Yeah.
Nigga, we do yoga. Like, as weird as this shit sound, like, but that comes from just like having a different understandings of ourselves. You know, like a lot of niggas our age, a lot of the things we do, they'll look at us and like try to judge us for it and stuff. But it's really because they don't have an understanding of themselves. Like, for instance,
Yeah.
like a lot of niggas can't express themselves. Like,
Yeah, it's true. I honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't like being bored. I just don't like being bored, man. So I like to try different things. I like to hang out with different people and just to see what they like to do. And if I like to do it too, then hey, I got something else that I like to do. I like to just do different shit, man.
Yeah, like niggas just be so stuck in their ways and shit and wonder why life's just so
Boring and just
boring and
stagnant
the
for
same
them.
shit.
Like,
Right.
Yeah, I like to progress life and try different things and keep moving.
I feel like that's why like depression is at like an all-time high right now,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like at an all-time, like, bro, you got like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds talking about they're suffering from depression. You feel me? And like when we were 12 or 13,
I didn't know what it was.
you feel me? We're outside running around just trying to get some fresh air and trying to get outside the house. But like
Yeah.
when like a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old can actually like just speak about how they're dealing with their own depression and where it stems from, bro, like that's
It's heartbreaking, man.
Yeah,
It really,
like,
really
for real,
is.
for
It
real.
really
Like,
is.
and like being that we got a lot of young guns that look up to us and shit, it's like
Absolutely.
when you speak to them, you're like, damn, like this is what the world has come to. Like, how is it that like when I was 12 and shit and I was 13, I was just such a like a kid, damn near. I just wanted to be like young, you know. And like now they're talking about like their insecurities and
Yeah.
shit. It's just like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, it's honestly, man, I think, to be honest, with that situation, I think it's a lot to do with social media, man.
Yeah, hell.
First of all,
Right.
hold on, let me get that.
You feel
You know
me?
what I mean? I've been out here, when I was 13, 14, 15, I didn't know what an iPhone was, man.
Right.
I didn't get to, my freshman year, that's when I first got off my first phone and stuff like that, you know?
Hey, niggas that know me, y'all know. I had an iPod. I have no phone. I had an iPod with internet. The only
Man.
way you catching me is Wi-Fi.
All
From
that.
up until my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Even freshman year, I was cracking hoes with an iPod. You
And
feel me? Like,
iPod.
iPod with Wi-Fi. You feel me? I ain't have no service. There was no reaching me
Yeah,
if
you to
there's
go
no
for that.
Wi-Fi.
You to
feel
go
me?
for that. I couldn't do
Like,
it.
I was getting to work. They know about me. They knew once I leave the school or once I leave the Wi-Fi spot, it's over.
Yeah,
like,
you can't contact me. I'll see you tomorrow at
you
school.
feel me? That's it. I'm on the bus. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. That's it. You hear me?
Man. But yeah, man, I think it has a lot to do with social media. Kids 13, 14 chilling in the house, not outside playing,
Oh, yeah.
getting
Hell yeah.
active and stuff like that.
Hell
They're
yeah.
on the phones and stuff like that.
In fact, social media is the biggest liar. Like we know human liars and shit, like people that lie to your face and shit. But like
Yeah.
when you go on a device and you're lied to constantly, like you just scroll up and lie, nigga,
Constantly.
you not living like that.
No.
Bitch, you did some raunchy things to be where you're at right now. How'd you get to that country? Like, you feel me? Like that type of shit. Like,
right. They're just
how are you
flex.
on
It's all
vacation?
flex.
You don't have a job.
It's
What are you
all
vacationing
flex.
from? Like,
Yeah.
how'd you get there? Like, we know what's going on, but like,
Yeah,
you only
man.
see like the good part. You feel me? Like, so I can't understand that. Like, that's key that you said that. Like, social media is really fucking up lives out here, bro.
Yeah, I honestly think I don't think it's honestly going to get any better, honestly.
Hell no. Hell no.
I don't know. Like, probably it's honestly not going to get any better
Unless-
As long as we, I don't know, man. We need to start a movement or something and get more active.
Yeah, we got to create
We
a
just gotta get
dialogue.
more active,
That's
man.
what this platform is for. Like when I was thinking
Absolutely.
about this podcast, like this is the dialogue I wanted to create for. Like,
Yep.
cause like, you feel me? Depression. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I suffer from depression like the past
Everybody does, man.
few years and stuff. And like, you know, us being the color that we are, like a lot of people don't feel comfortable with saying that shit. Like,
No, they don't. They really don't, dog. They
but
really don't.
That's the crazy part. Like, niggas won't feel comfortable saying like they're dealing with emotions, but niggas will feel comfortable popping a fucking Percocet, popping a Xan. Like,
Yeah. Really
I'm
don't.
guilty of this. Sipping
Right.
lean, like you
Right.
sipping liquid heroin, my nigga. Like, obviously you're hurting about something. Like,
Yeah, something's going on.
something's going on.
up,
my nigga.
yeah.
Like, you're sipping liquid heroin to the net.
to feel better, trying to cope for what's going on. I totally
You
understand.
feel me? Like,
But at the same time, there's so many other things that you could do to instead of that. You know what I mean? But
right.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people just cope differently with a bunch of different things. I feel, me personally, I don't think that's the best way to go. There's definitely a million other things to go about it.
If you had something, like if you had a suggestion that could change things, what would it be? Like change the way we as young black men and we as minorities and we as young colored men, like how do we go about changing the stigma of depression and how to address it?
Well, I can't speak for everyone, but for me, what got me out of my depression was getting back active.
Facts.
I grew up as an athlete all my life. I played football. I got to college. I broke my leg, lost a scholarship. It just went downhill from there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I just got back on it. I started just getting in love with fitness and everything like that. I started watching the greatest athletes, how they work out and their workout routines and their diets and stuff like that. And I went to physical therapy, and it was just on from there. It was literally on from there.
So just getting out and just
getting out,
relieving
bro. That first jump is the absolute hardest jump. It really is, because when you go from a year and a half of not doing anything to just saying, fuck it, bro, I'm going to sign up for a membership and I'm just going to get in the gym.
Yeah,
it's
hard.
Puny. I'm puny, bro. I'm weighing 140 pounds. And I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. And I'm the smallest dude in there. After a while, I started getting confidence, and now you can't tell me shit, because I've been working for this, you know what I mean?
But like the thing is,
honestly,
like, that it gotta be hard. And I commend you for that, because like just being like depression, like with me, my whole depression phase was like I guess I had a little lean addiction. You feel me? Like I'll come out and say it's something I dealt with. It's something I struggle with, right? And a lot of people have reached out to me and tried to help me with that, but thankfully, I'm in a lot better position now, right? But like when you're in that phase, like you said, like coming out and wanting to go get fresh air, or not even working out, bro. Like you don't want fresh air. Like when I was in that situation, bro, like all I wanted is my cup of wood, and that's it. Like I'm not trying to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody. Like I don't even want to see the sun. Like I don't want to see air that's clean. I want to see dark. I want to be out when it's dark. I want darkness around me. You feel me?
That's real.
So like that's real, because like you getting out of your comfort zone and going to the gym, like that really breaks a lot of elements, because when you're in your depression, you're comfortable with depression. You feel me? Like you're comfortable with the feeling.
But yeah, that is true. But after a while, you start feeling like, is this all that life is about?
No, facts.
You know what I mean? You start thinking like, is this all life is about? Or you can also think about it like, damn, is this what I was brought here on this planet for? You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you put that together and you're just like, nah, bro, I'm better than that. I got better things to do. I have a purpose, you know what I mean? I'm more than just this. And that's what causes a lot of other people to get out of that and try to fight back, to try to fight that depression. And I'm not gonna lie, depression is a bitch. A bitch.
Like, I'll beat that bitch ass if I had to, Ross. Like, if depression came in the form of a human,
bro, you gotta kick him in the neck, straight up.
Man,
but I don't know, dog. I just feel like there's plenty of ways to fight depression. I don't know, but like, as an athlete, I just feel like there's just stay active, man, and that's my happiness. Literally staying active, going to the gym every day. I'll be pissed off in the mornings, and then I go to the gym and I'm good. That's honestly real. So, yeah, man.
I like a lot of the young listeners that will eventually get. I feel like that's something that can help them, because like, you know, like going through high school, like I've always just had like a big brother persona to a lot of people, you know. Right. So like even to this day, with us being out of high school and stuff, a lot of those younger guys, they still come to me for like advice, and they still come to me for like, you know, just things that they haven't lived through yet, you know, just something like just anything that you can give them advice on. Right. And like a lot of the things that they talk to me about now or ask me about now is like how to deal with like their emotions. You feel me? Like it's crazy to me. Well, it's crazy to us, because like we can express ourselves, right? As emotional as we get, we're intellectual young men. Like we can distinguish between our emotions and shit, right? But like a lot of young people, bro, like they struggle expressing themselves. Yeah. Like, I seen someone like one of my younger homies, right? Okay. He pulled up on me. He's talking to me about a situation with just the way his life's going, and his situation with his girl, and just his situation with his life. And I'm like, just seeing and observing the fact that like he doesn't really speak to like his significant other about his life. He doesn't speak to a family member about what's going on with his life. He doesn't speak to like not therapy. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, which I say that to say this, like a lot of young black men, and I got this from Charlemagne. Big up Charlemagne the God. Even though you used to be a lot darker back then, but you cool. Anyways, look, when he said, I swear to God, hey, look, he said it so nonchalant. He was like, yeah, I go to therapy. I was like, whoa, I've been watching Breakfast Club and like interviews and all this shit from a minute ago. But the way he said it, bro, like I've never heard a black man just say it so smooth and let it roll off the lips like that. Cause you tell anybody you going to therapy, they gonna look at you like a bitch.
Yeah,
like you going who?
Yeah.
What?
Why? What's
Nigga,
wrong
you better
with you?
smoke this blunt. Nigga.
Yeah,
That's all you need is a blunt.
Yeah.
No, you really need to talk about the shit
need to
that you're
talk to
dealing
someone.
with. Like niggas don't want to heal.
Facts.
Ain't that crazy, bro?
They don't, and then they want to worry about like how to heal or trying to get out of it. Or a lot of people just don't care. You know what I mean? A lot of guys just don't care, and they just they're stuck in their ways,
But
man.
that shit's sad because niggas be 30 years old dealing with past emotions, dealing with open wounds. Like, my nigga, that's something you could have addressed when you were 22, 23, 24, but you spent those years of your life fucking spending it on coke, spending it on, and like I said,
strippers.
We are not perfect up here. We done dogged hoes. We done did a bunch of shit. All of that. We done lived every situation, but obviously we're in a better position now.
Absolutely.
We can come and
We're
speak
here.
from a position to where, like, you know, people that live the life that we were living and get to the point that we are now, like, we can help them. You feel me?
Right.
But it's like, what I'm saying with that emotion and depression shit is like, because I see homies, like people I went to high school with, people that I had encounters with, like that we care about, you know, and you see them and they're so stuck in their ways, and you're like, damn, bro, like, and the crazy part is, bro, me and you specifically, like, we buried our homies, like people we went to fourth grade and up with, you feel me?
Literally.
Like, people whose their moms called us their sons and vice versa. You feel me? Like, we put them into the ground. Like, we seen the last of their human remains on Earth, like on the surface, above the surface of Earth.
Literally.
Like, isn't that crazy, bro?
That is probably one of the craziest things you can ever really see as a young adult, and you never experienced that before or anything like that. And just to hear about it, just waking up one day and just hearing about it on the news, or someone or your friend just calling you, you know, just getting out of a workout, and they call you like a normal phone call, and it just hits you with that.
Man.
That is mind blowing. I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? So, with that said, I just feel like everybody should just cherish life a little more and just be a little extra careful in what they do and everything on their everyday activities in life, because you never know how long you have on this planet, dude.
For real.
Really,
like,
really.
We buried homies that we thought was gonna be around at our weddings and shit, you know? Like, these
you just
niggas
don't expect it, dude.
was in our classroom as fourth graders.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, imagine being in a fourth grade classroom with someone, and then years down the line, like, everything's normal and shit, but like, y'all barely 18, 19.
So young, man. Didn't even
Dying
go to school, man.
because of drugs, bro. Like,
It's not worth it.
and that's why I want to have this conversation, bro, so we could stop other young men from feeling like what we felt, or having the ultimate end and being put 6 feet under. You feel
Absolutely.
me? Like, it doesn't, like, you can have that conversation before it's too late.
Yeah, you literally can. I just feel like talking to someone will help out so much. You need to talk to the right person.
Yeah.
Don't just talk to just anybody. Because you talk to somebody that's negative, and they're gonna cause you to even be more negative. You're not gonna feel any better talking to that person if he's negative. You know what I mean? You need someone to uplift your soul and everything, so you can get going, man. Because you can it's either up or down, man.
Hey,
it really is.
And the issue with a lot of you niggas is, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. The woman you choose is a reflection of you. You hear me? Like, bro, I'm gonna be real, because
that's real.
I done chose
Thanks
some
for saying that.
dumb reflections of me, you feel me? And I didn't see it until I got away from the mirror and could see, like, damn, that's not really a true reflection of me. That's just a nice look.
Piece
like,
of ass.
that's bro, you said, like, that's a nice piece of ass. Like, I'm gonna keep it funky. Like,
that's all it is.
Niggas know me. Like, I'm gonna keep it funky. Like, bro, some of the females I've dated, like, shit, it's like, it shows you who you are. You feel me? Like, if you're willing to date someone of that nature, bro, like, that shows you that, like, you yourself don't have an understanding of yourself. You feel me? Like, if you allow yourself to be with someone who, like, basically brings the worst out of you, like, y'all niggas be with females that bring the devil out y'all, nigga. That, like, I'm like, damn, bro, like, the nigga should cheat on you. Shit. God damn, like, bro, cheat on her, bro. She talking to you like, bro,
do it.
Come on, I ain't see shit, bro. Go ahead, grab her. Come on. Nah, niggas, bro, I'm telling you, bro, females be having the game messed up, but let's just give a big shout out to the females that hold it down and that try to, you know.
Yeah, she know what she is.
Right. Niggas still single, forever single. I'm not doing that love shit ever again. That shit dumb. But anyways,
Hey,
like, big shout out to the girls that, you feel me, that want to guide niggas to the right direction and see niggas for who they are rather than what they want them to be. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's,
sure.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, bro, like, sometimes it's the people you surround yourself with, bro.
That is probably one of the biggest things you probably
Really?
said so far. Yeah, you just gotta surround yourself with the best people to bring the best out of you, man. Surround yourself around the same people with the same goals. It's like, you know, I'm an athlete. That's like me hanging out with a bunch of rappers. What am I gonna really?
Y'all
you know
shit in common.
You understand what I'm saying?
I don't got shit in common.
Well, you know what I mean? While he's working in the studio, I'm in the gym trying to get stronger. I'm out there kicking field goals. You know what I'm saying? How do we correlate with the same goal? If you get what I'm saying, I don't know.
No, I do, because
You know-
Arizona, the place for dick riding ass niggas, like,
Yeah.
bro, your field and your field do not ever cross, like, intersect. Like, they never, never, bro.
No.
There's nothing relatable about these two fields. Like, you're just there to just catch clout, like, just.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's like-
literally.
Like, damn, bro, you could get that own shit on your own. And on top of that, like, you're getting clout from, this shit has nothing to do with the image you're pushing or the product you're pushing or whatever you're pushing.
It's literally the opposite.
You feel
in
me?
a
Like,
way.
it's giving you a,
Yeah.
and it's like, damn.
Yeah, for
bro.
sure.
But a cool quote that my mom told me, bro. Show me your, I know everybody heard this shit, but show me your friends and I'll show you who you are.
Damn.
You haven't heard that?
No, I
I'm
haven't.
sure you've probably heard that before. Bro.
I'm not
But
lying. No.
You haven't heard that? Bro, that's what,
Nah.
it had me just like you. I was
no,
like,
I never
damn.
heard that. That's real
like,
though.
Like,
Show me your friends.
I'll show you who you are. Like, a motherfucker hanging out with someone for what reason?
Yeah.
Because they have the same, like,
Interest down
the
there.
same interests. They think the same way. They have the same beliefs. Like, why you around people that
Yeah.
you don't really correlate with?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, honestly, if you put it that way, yeah, you are a reflection around the top 5 people that you are around. You're just basically whoever you're around like that. Yeah, you're a reflection off of them. So, damn, that's some real shit.
Like, that's wild to me. You feel me? But I got a question for you, man.
What's up, dog? You know, so you about to
Top
say some
5
shit,
greatest
huh?
rapper. Top 5 best rappers that are alive.
Wow.
I need yours.
All right. You know, I don't really listen to a lot of hip hop as much as I used to, but right now, well, you said dead or alive?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I gotta go with Tupac. You know what I mean? Tupac was probably one of my favorite.
For sure. That's a
I
given.
fuck with Biggie, even you know what I mean. Even though
Rest
he
in
didn't
peace.
have so much music, but his shit was flame when he
Flames,
had it. For now, right now, I listen to Cash Cardi, baby. Fucking Cash Cardi, man.
Shout out to Playboy, man.
That's my guy right now. And I can't forget Pure Born because he's also one of the coldest producers to me out here. I can't even really answer the other
You got
two.
two
man.
more.
I can't. I'm
Just throw
trying
them
to
out
think.
All right. Well, I'll give you a better
maybe.
question, bro.
What's up?
Like, no, it's not even a question, bro. It's a realization I had the other
Okay.
day, bro.
That's better.
Just because it's music that we lived through and shit.
Right.
Like, seeing the effect of Young Thug, bro. Like, from the day Young Thug shit was popping to where it is now. Like, from the what's his name? The reactions he was getting the first year
Okay.
to where he is now.
Wait, the reactions that the first year that he was like.
He was out, like, he was, like, people heard of Thug. Like,
Okay.
the first time people were like, oh, who's Thug? Like,
I mean, people-
Young Thugger? You feel me?
Thugger.
Remember that? Like, when Young Thugger was,
Yeah.
he just came out. Like, niggas wasn't hip besides the whole South and Atlanta wave.
Yeah,
and
Atlanta,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, everybody was kind of on edge. They
On
didn't really
edge,
know how to
like-
feel. They was like, what is this nigga on? You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
I feel, I mean, me personally, I'm different. So I think his shit was amazing.
Bro,
I thought it was,
right.
he was nasty, just off rip. Like, I thought he was great.
oh, you thought it was nasty off rip?
Yeah, I did.
See,
it was just different.
That's,
It was-
yeah, okay.
you know
It
what
was
I mean?
different.
So that's why I kept listening to it. And then as the time went on, he started getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
It was just kept going on and on and on. And his music started getting better. Nowadays, everybody sound like close to him. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit fucked me up,
That's
bro.
what I'm
'cause,
saying.
like, a lot of the times, bro, like, when we were like the music when sounds were being created, we were young as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like we were 2-3 years old. Like we didn't really get to hear like the early 2000s sound being created.
yeah,
We didn't
for
hear
sure.
the late 90s sound being created. Like we weren't alive for that shit.
Right.
But hearing like how Young Thug created a sound, like
Literally.
musically speaking, like being the fact that we're artists and shit, and like we have an ear for like music. Like I ain't gonna
Absolutely,
lie,
I
when
do.
Thug came out, I wasn't a fan.
You weren't? Okay.
I
mean,
was not a fan. I'm like, bro,
what's going on?
what? This is the direction of hip hop. Like this is
Yeah.
where we going with it.
What's that song?
And what fucked me up is when J. Cole brought him out to when he opened for J. Cole.
That's
I was
what
like,
happened?
what the fuck? Why would J. Cole's my favorite rapper, long live the GOAT. But he's still alive. But I'm just saying, like, keep that nigga alive forever. You feel me?
Yeah,
And it
for
got me
sure.
through some days. And actually, like, you know, got me.
sure,
Like,
for sure.
I follow by his teachings type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But when J. Cole, like, showed interest to Thug, I was like, what does a nigga like Cole have to do with a nigga like Thug?
Yeah, like, right,
You feel me?
right.
Like, where's the correlation? You feel me?
It's not really a correlation. It's the talent that he
Yeah,
saw. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
That's
He saw
exactly what it was.
Because when you're as versatile as Thug, bro, you really can't. You can't say no.
Bro, like, when I realized, like, damn, bro, like before Young Thug came out, that whole Atlanta sound was different, bro. Like, he created a sound for his whole,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You just look at, and this is kind of off topic, but if you think about it, like how Gucci Mane music was before and how it is now, before he went to jail and how he came
Right.
back, and it's just completely different. You know, it was just the sound of the Atlanta music just changed over the course of.
And like, it's
Couple years, you know
it's
what I'm
dope
saying?
because we see that. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, I can't really tell you about too many times I've seen music change or I've seen like a sound being created. You know, like besides Wayne, I hear Wayne in a lot of people. You feel me? I hear Wayne in a lot of artists. You feel me? And
For sure, absolutely.
Beyond-
I mean, he started.
yeah, we started a whole autotune.
Man.
Him and Payne. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
yeah. Can't forget about him.
but it was just like, damn, like Thug really. Excuse me.
You good? Let me get some water to you first.
Like Thug really created a sound that the whole new young generation abides by.
Absolutely.
Like, of course they have their own spins and they have their own twists and tastes and shit to it, but it's like they abide by the blueprint he put down. Kind of like Jay-Z. When Jay-Z put the blueprint down, a lot of people tried to like
Kind of
imitate that flow. You feel
They
me?
tried.
They tried, but there's no
But it's
other
not
Jay-Z
like
and
it-
it's no other Thugger
Yeah,
too. But
It's not.
what Thugger, he created a sound like he himself's a sound like when he gets on a song, bro, like
He does that.
he creates a sound like
Yeah.
it's more than just lyrics with him, and that's the first time I looked past lyrics was
Really?
with Thug.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to though.
But like it's music, bro. Like
Yeah.
if you a rapper, like I come from battle rap. You feel me?
Right,
Not
right.
come from battle rap, but
I
I grew
understand.
up watching battle rap and shit. So I take every bar, like I take heat into every bar. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So some of the shit he was saying, I just didn't pay attention to it. But I was like,
melodic.
the sound, yeah, like this sound is just ridiculous, my nigga.
Yeah, I do have a pretty great sound for music as well. I'm more of the opposite though. I'm more of on the melodic side and everything like that. With that said, like I don't know. That's why off rip I started I fuck with Young Thug. As soon as he started making music, like a lot of people didn't like it, but I listened to a lot of R&B and listened to a lot of more smooth stuff like that. And so when he came out with kind of like more of like a melodic hip hop, I was with it.
Yeah,
and
that's-
that's why I really like the ATL, like how Atlanta's music is right now.
Yeah.
With
Shout out the whole YSL, man. Shout out
yeah.
Gunna. Shout out
All of
Key.
that.
Shout out Got It, man. Shout
All
out
of
the whole new Atlanta movement right now, man. We for sure fans of it.
yeah, we just got
It's dope to just see that shit grow. You feel me? Just like seeing what it once was to what it is now. Like that's beautiful.
changing
you feel me?
from the dirty South until you
feel
know what I
me?
mean.
To it being so neat and so
Yeah.
melodic and so like just so exotic. You feel me? Like,
right.
you got the whole world trying to sound like them right now, type shit. I ain't gonna
Absolutely.
lie, and that's big.
Everybody's trying to do auto tune and everything
You
like
feel me?
that
Trying
now.
to get that tune, trying to get that sound, but you know, it's kind of hard to replicate.
Yeah, for sure.
But shit, man.
What was that?
What else we got on store?
That thing
for
we
these
was
guys?
talking about earlier.
Which one?
You got it up there?
Which one was it?
Just grab one.
Alright,
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, bro. So I got a weird question. I know you're in a relationship right now, bro. But I gotta ask you. Well, no, we'll skip that. We'll ask that later.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask you, would you take your ex back, and why would you take an ex? Like, not just any ex. Like, would you take an ex back? And if you were to take her back, why would you take her back? Like, what would be your reasoning?
I mean, okay, we're speaking on. It's pretty live right now, so I'm gonna just be 100% honest. Absolutely not. In a million years, I could not just do that. Just because
any of your exes, like,
I only have one ex.
Okay.
Like, I've only dated one girl.
Okay.
So, like, she was, like, I don't know. She was, like, just so negative, dude. Like, I'm not going to call her out or anything because there's no need for that.
We're not
but
doing that here.
she was just really negative and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just got tired of it. And that's just not how I am. I'm a really positive guy. And that shit just had me beat. It was just draining emotionally and mentally every day. We would fight and all that, dude. Like, why be with someone if you're just gonna fight and argue and just be mad? Okay. You know what I mean? With no positive outcome besides a kiss and like a hug and etc. every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
It's more than just settling for
yeah,
that type
it
shit.
literally is. You're supposed to grow with that person and enjoy life. Honestly, sure. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You being with somebody that just wants to sit around the house all day and just be just angry. For what, dude? We're damn near grown now. We could go ahead and do our Dougie and travel and all that. I don't know, man. Me personally, I couldn't go back. Could you?
Nah.
You can't at all.
I tell myself, like, I mean, like, in my head I would, but I just know, like, I wouldn't physically allow myself to, because that's just some dumbass shit.
If you think about it, would it be healthy for you though?
No, hell no. That's
okay.
what I'm saying. Like, but the crazy part is, bro, like, I've realized as I got older, bro, like I'm a part of like the unhealthiness. You feel me? Like, I was a part of the toxicness. You feel me?
Why
like,
though?
I don't know. I was just a young nigga growing up. Like, that's just how we are. We just toxic.
Do you feel like you're toxic now?
No, hell no. But that's the thing though. With like, men tend to be toxic at a younger age. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Like with our, like, say for instance, like our ex, like and like any nigga's ex, like, I bet when they were like younger in their teens and shit, like, they was out like being just dying basically. But like when those girls hit like 2021, they turned out way harder than the niggas, because like females is taking trips across the country, across the fucking world.
Well, nowadays, yeah.
You feel me? and doing Lord knows who.
How they get that money?
You hear me? You hear me? You hear me?
I just want to know.
Getting booty shots. Getting from where?
Girl sending
don't have
pictures of her toes to a whole new dude.
You feel me?
A sugar daddy. I seen it all.
You get what
man.
I'm saying?
It's
like
sick.
now they, like when we was just young, we was just turned out, just young. Like, let's be real, horny niggas. You feel me? Yeah. These females, like at an older age, are deadly, bro.
Oh yeah, they're deadly.
Deadly, yo. Niggas know what I'm talking about, bro. They filthy, bro.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yo, man. Instagram, that's what it is. Like
Twitter, Tumblr.
That's you know what's crazy, bro? It's been 2 years since I used my Twitter, bro.
Really?
You Twitter users out there, Twitter is the most toxic shit, bro. Like, I will fight with people every fucking day on that shit, bro. Like, niggas was, bro, every day I'll fight with niggas on that shit, bro.
Well, Facebook is bad too, though.
Facebook,
it's a different crowd.
Yeah,
it's a whole different crowd, but it's dangerous too.
I use Facebook just to surf. Like, I just like looking at dumb posts and just wild videos and shit. I don't talk to no. I don't even show I'm online on Facebook.
Yeah, same.
But Twitter, like, if you tweet something, bro,
everybody's seeing it.
Somebody gonna quote the tweet and their TL's gonna see it. And they might say some shit you don't like. Now you're fighting with this nigga. Now that nigga posted his shit. He retweets and quotes your shit, and now his TL sees. So before you know it, bro, you fighting with like 7 different niggas, bro.
Yeah, you're going viral.
You're going, bro. It's like, God,
real quick,
bro.
In like 30 minutes. Cool, quick 30 minutes.
Every direction, bro. Like, if you say one wrong thing, but I guess that's just how the media is nowadays, bro. But with Twitter, bro, it's like people search for that shit. Like, people wait for you to tweet something they don't like or that doesn't add up, bro. Like, bad. Like, and if you're like, the bad thing about Twitter, bro, is like, sometimes you throw subs at people, right?
Yeah.
But Twitter's so fucked up. They'll at the person you're subbing. They'll be like, damn, man, they supposed to. They supposed
Yeah.
to see this and feel how they feel about it. You already just told they ass this shit, and it's like, damn, man. Just fuck my whole shit up, bro. So yeah, I don't use Twitter no more, man. For those of you on, well, we definitely got to get this podcast up on Twitter and shit.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm getting a little more hip with Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah, we gonna use that for that, but we not doing no negative stuff because Twitter had me in
my head like that,
ready to fight niggas, bro. Bro, we finna go slide on them boys, bro. Them niggas talking mad shit, bro.
Right.
Off Twitter, bro. Like, man,
bro. I mean, honestly, you hear a lot of celebrities talking about how Twitter fingers turn into what was that?
Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers.
Trigger fingers. All right. That was a crazy.
That's a good point right there.
Yeah, I think about it like people say whatever on Twitter, and they take it to the next level. Bro, a lot of people take it to the next level. You know what I mean?
It's hard when you deal with people that like are actually good with insults and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That shit have you
dangerous.
just ready to deactivate your shit. You know how many times I done deactivated my shit, waited 2-3 days, waited for that shit to die out, and then like just get back on that shit.
Back on.
Right.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really been the most like popular guy on social media like that, so that's why I've never really like had all that shit going on. You know, what
motherfuckers buying views, motherfucking buying followers and shit, man.
I'm good.
Come on, man. We organic over here.
Yeah, straight up.
We gonna get these views up too, but we definitely not gonna fucking pay a third party to do our shit
up and stuff like that. Yeah, none of that.
Nah, it's not happening. We keeping it funky over here. You feel me?
Our trademark.
So if you do support, hey, damn, bro, I'm tripping. We didn't even shout out our sponsors, man. Shout out Juba Restaurant on Rural and University. You know. In the back corner next to the hookah lounge. Yeah, some of the best Mediterranean food that you could get out here in the state of Arizona.
There you go.
It's a nice Somalian lady that's a cook in the back. She's Somalian aroma. But yeah, she just cooks the best food. Every time I go there, it's a dope experience. So
Slide.
Yeah, if you're ever in town, Juba Restaurant, Juba, if you Google it. But yeah, shout out to them for being one of our first sponsors. But yeah, I just had to throw that in there before we forgot.
If y'all ever go there, I'm gonna tell you what I get.
What they get?
Man, if y'all like some fish, man.
Yeah. I'm talking about. I'm talking about fish fillet. I'm talking about all that. I'm talking about rice. I'm talking about hummus. I'm talking about like real food with nutrients and shit.
It's filling too.
Yeah, it's hella filling.
Yeah,
I'm talking about fat ass.
That's all you're gonna need is just a one plate, and you
be straight.
You be
straight.
You be straight.
You be straight. Trust me. But yeah, man, I just had to get that out of there. And if you do want to sponsor, I'll have all the links somewhere down below. Somewhere over here, y'all see what I'm talking about. But I have the links to sponsor for future sponsorships and future donations or future paid promotions and stuff like that. I'll have all the links below and stuff, so don't even worry about it. But man, today's July 4th, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, you got any plans for after this or? What's up, man? What we got going on?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't got shit. That's how you know we getting old, bro.
Quick.
This shit is sad. They say what? Today's the 4th?
Yeah.
What you got going on?
Damn.
I'm posted, man. I don't know. Like, see fireworks and shit, but like, niggas are really old, man. That shit's played out. We've been seeing that shit forever. And
for the last, every 4th.
But I mean, at least you got a girl and shit. You can go see that shit, man. You know, I'll be tucked in my wood somewhere, man. To the neck.
Yeah, I feel it. I'm probably just gonna go hit up Tim B's Hound Lake and just watch some fireworks with her. You know, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shit. This is a definitely. I feel like niggas can really do some shit with this.
With this shit right here.
Yeah, bro. If you think about it, because I don't know, we're just barely touching the surface right now.
Bro,
we didn't even.
Nothing. We didn't even talk about.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. We're just really just getting people to just really know who we are and what we're about and stuff like that. And next episode and stuff like that, when we dig deeper, a lot deeper,
we'll definitely be able to like provide doper content for sure.
Absolutely, you need your ears open And if you wanna watch us, we not ugly. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Y'all
Yeah.
can peep us and stuff
They,
like that.
I know they got my forehead on 50 right now. So if look, it ain't even on the team or nothing like that. I just got a big forehead. You feel me? I'm African. This shit. We got other big body parts. You feel me? So I'm not tripping, gang. Anyways, look, what I'm saying is, we want this podcast to be like the platform for Arizona. You feel me? Like, niggas don't show Arizona no respect. Like, that
we don't
comes
get any love
from
the Suns,
artists,
Cardinals,
our professional athletes. Like, we don't get love. Like, let's be real here. Like, Arizona, like, for instance, like, artists don't stop in Arizona for their tour dates. No. Like, if you look at like a lot of artists' tour dates and their tour schedules, bro, they don't have Arizona on their tour schedule.
Yeah, they don't really come here that often.
They don't, bro. Like, it's so many artists that skipped AZ, bro. Like, that's shitty as fuck. Like, we're a whole state here. Like, we have a lot of movements, we do a lot here, bro. We just don't have the exposure and shit, you know? I
agree with that. But then again, like, there has been a couple celebrities that have been here and like they won't come back ever because
right.
I mean, I don't really know too many, but I remember a couple years ago Drake came.
Yeah.
Drake would never come back.
Big up OVO XO. And man, you dumbass niggas that took his chains and jewelry. You niggas is dumb. Now we don't get Drake back here.
No.
You niggas lost the chains. You niggas didn't even get up on
You got no
him.
benefit from that.
Y'all just that's had a loss, man. Like,
literally.
Niggas is stupid.
Probably might smack you on the face.
Man,
really,
bro.
for that. You just kind of ruined it.
So like that's what we want to do. Like, we want to be the spot where like artists come to AZ and they come fuck with us. Like, you know, they got somewhere to come, you know, catch the Arizona crowd and stuff, you know, like with us here, it's like
Phoenix is pretty big too, though.
Bro,
it's huge.
Aren't we like one of the biggest cities or metropolitans in the world?
I mean, I don't want to sound ignorant or anything. I believe it's the 5th or 6th largest city.
Yeah, something like that. Bro.
It's like, that's pretty huge, honestly.
Like 4 million people alone in the Phoenix metropolitan.
Yeah, and there's no way our city don't like. Why don't we have?
Come on, y'all artists need to come get y'all bag.
Yeah, like
niggas is buying tickets out here. Like
seriously, out of 4 million people or however many people live in this city, none of y'all want to get up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we got Scottsdale, Arizona here. Like, we got one of the richest cities in the country of the United States.
For sure.
You feel me? Like, niggas is paying that bag. It's just we don't have nothing. We don't have a solid foundation here.
I mean, and another thing is people move out here and just get comfortable.
Right.
And they don't care.
And Arizona,
it's a retirement state. People just come back and get high and chill. Really.
Big point. It's a chill state. You feel me? But it's like
being is hot.
We don't have a platform for artists to come and share their story and gain more of a traction out here. You feel me? Like, they don't have somewhere besides these big radio stations from 98.3 and 101 and stuff. Even those are generally tend to be mainstream. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of underground artists. There's a lot of like artists that could, you know, benefit from digging deep into like say for instance, bro, New York got Breakfast Club. They got Ebro in the morning. Yeah. They got every fucking. They got Sway in the morning. Like, they got every platform for you to go and do your promo run.
Absolutely.
Like, out here, there's not really too much of like a promo run platform. Like, where you gonna go in Arizona to gain fans from Arizona, gain followers? 101.5. No disrespect to them. They're obviously doing their thing and all, but it's like when you have like organic conversation with artists and stuff, and like just being like with them being able to like be themselves and not having to say the politically correct things. A big shout out to Joe Budden, man, because that's like with this whole podcast shit, like and Wallow and my nigga Gilly the Kid, like big ups to them three for sure, and the Brilliant Idiots and Joe Rogan, all the greats and shit. But with Joe and Gilly and Wallow and Charlamagne, like them niggas, like they really like pushed the forefront of this podcast shit for young black men.
They did. They really
like busted that door.
They did. They kicked it down. You know what
that
I'm
shit is gangster. Like they made it like, yeah, nigga, we coming into this podcast world, whether y'all like it or not.
We doing it,
and we're here, and our numbers are here to stay. Check it. Go check it right now.